In the vast, unfathomable depths of the ocean, a creature of majestic proportions glides through the waves, its size dwarfing even the largest ships. This is no ordinary whale. It is a magnificent leviathan, a symbol of the ocean's grandeur. Yet, lurking beneath the surface of this awe-inspiring being lies a dark and grotesque reality, a horrific barnacle wound that serves as a haunting reminder of nature's brutal indifference. As the camera pans closer, we are drawn into a world where beauty and horror coexist, revealing the unsettling truth of barnacle infestation on this gentle giant. The whale's skin, once a smooth canvas of blues and grays, is now marred by the grotesque protrusions of barnacles, their hard calcareous shells clinging stubbornly to its flesh. These relentless parasites, often mistaken for mere nuisances, are a testament to nature's ability to inflict suffering. Each barnacle, a tiny fortress of chitin, has anchored itself into the whale's skin, creating a grotesque landscape of white and yellow clusters that resemble a malignant growth. The wound, swollen and inflamed, is a sanctuary for these opportunistic hitchhikers, thriving at the expense of the very creature that carries them. As we delve deeper into the biology of barnacles, we uncover their fascinating, yet repulsive life cycle. These crustaceans begin their journey as free-swimming larvae, drifting through the water until they find a suitable host, usually a whale, but they can also latch onto ships, rocks, or even other barnacles. Once they settle, they undergo a transformation, cementing themselves in place and growing into their adult forms. The barnacles feast on the whale's skin, drawing nutrients from the host while simultaneously causing damage. The whale, in its immense size and strength, is rendered vulnerable by these tiny invaders, a grim irony that underscores the brutality of survival in the natural world. The infestation can lead to severe consequences for the whale. The constant irritation from the barnacles can cause chronic inflammation, leading to infections and, in extreme cases, even death. The once magnificent creature now bears the scars of its parasitic companions, a living testament to the harsh realities of life in the ocean. As we observe this grim scene, it becomes clear that the barnacle wound is not just a physical affliction. It is a reminder of the relentless struggle for survival that defines life in the wild. But the story does not end there. As we reflect on the whale's plight, we are compelled to consider the broader implications of this infestation. Barnacles, while fascinating in their own right, also serve as a metaphor for the human condition. Just as these crustaceans latch onto their host, humans often impose themselves on the natural world, extracting resources and leaving scars in their wake. The parallels are unsettling. We too can become parasites, exploiting the Earth's bounty without regard for the consequences. The barnacle wound on the whale's skin is a stark reflection of our own impact on the environment, a reminder that our actions have repercussions that extend far beyond our immediate surroundings. In the vast, untamed wilderness, where the sun casts long shadows on the earth, a solitary bison wanders, its massive frame a testament to the strength and resilience of nature. But this majestic creature carries with it a gruesome secret, a wound, a horrific reminder of an encounter with the relentless forces of the natural world. Nestled deep within its shaggy fur is a wasp nest, a pulsating mass of chaos and horror. As the camera zooms in, we see the writhing bodies of wasps, their stingers poised, ready to defend their home. This is not just a wound, it is a battleground, a microcosm of life and death that unfolds in the most grotesque manner. The bison, a symbol of the wild, is now a host to a swarm of these relentless insects. Wasp infestations can occur when a female wasp, seeking a safe place to lay her eggs, finds the perfect spot within the thick fur of a bison. The warmth of the animal's body provides an ideal incubator for the developing larvae. As the eggs hatch, the larvae consume the flesh of their host, creating a gaping sore that festers and attracts even more wasps. This grotesque cycle of life is a stark reminder of nature's brutality. The bison, once a powerful figure roaming the plains, now becomes a living nursery for these parasitic creatures, a vessel of decay and despair. As we delve deeper into this dark narrative, we must confront the unsettling truth about the balance of ecosystems. The wasps, while seemingly monstrous in their actions, play a crucial role in the environment. They help control pest populations and contribute to the cycle of life and death that sustains the wilderness. Yet, this balance often comes at a cost, especially for the bison, which suffers in silence, a victim of nature's harsh realities. In this chilling tale, we find ourselves grappling with a moral conundrum. Humans, with our desire to dominate and control nature, often forget that we are part of this intricate web of life. Our actions can lead to imbalances that have dire consequences for the very creatures we wish to protect. As we observe the bison, a poignant reminder of the fragility of existence, we must reflect on our role in this grand tapestry. Perhaps the next time we encounter a wasp, we should remember that even the most repulsive creatures have their place in the world. After all, in nature, someone's nightmare is often another's home. So, the next time you swat a wasp, just remember you might be interrupting a perfectly good bison buffet. In the desolate expanse of the Arctic tundra, where the biting cold gnaws at the very fabric of life, there exists a creature both beautiful and tragic, the white fox. Its snowy coat glimmers like a beacon against the stark landscape, but upon closer inspection, one would be met with a sight that evokes both horror and fascination. This fox, the symbol of survival in one of the harshest environments on Earth, bears a ghastly wound, a grotesque infestation of barnacles that has taken root on its delicate skin. The barnacle, often associated with the rugged shells of coastal life, has found an unlikely host in this land-dwelling mammal, creating a surreal tableau that blurs the lines between beauty and decay. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we discover that barnacles are not merely passive inhabitants of the ocean floor. These crustaceans, armed with a hard shell and a voracious appetite, are notorious for their ability to latch onto any surface they deem suitable. In this case, the white fox has become an unwitting victim of their relentless quest for a home. Barnacles, which typically cling to rocks and ships, have found their way onto the fox's body, embedding themselves into its flesh with an iron grip. Each barnacle, resembling a miniature fortress, siphons nutrients and blood from the fox, causing pain and suffering that is both profound and disturbing. The infestation is not just a physical burden, it is a testament to the resilience of nature's most ruthless organisms. The white fox, once a graceful survivor of the tundra, now limps through its existence, a living canvas of nature's darker side. The barnacles thrive in this harsh environment, showcasing their adaptability, while the fox's plight serves as a grim reminder of the interconnectedness of life. In the relentless dance of survival, one creature's misfortune becomes another's opportunity. Yet, as we observe this unsettling relationship, we cannot help but reflect on our own role in the natural world. Humans, with our penchant for altering ecosystems and encroaching upon wild habitats, have created conditions that allow such grotesque interactions to flourish. The barnacle's tenacity is a mirror reflecting the consequences of our actions, an ethical quandary that forces us to confront the impact we have on the delicate balance of life. It is both a cautionary tale and a dark comedy, reminding us that in the grand theater of nature, we are but players, sometimes unwittingly casting ourselves in roles that lead to unintended suffering. Perhaps the real question is not just why the barnacle has chosen the fox, but rather why we have chosen to ignore the consequences of our own choices. After all, in the end, who is really the parasite? In the vast, sun-drenched savanna, where the golden grass sways gently in the breeze, a creature of majesty roams, the lion, king of beasts. But today, this regal predator is not the embodiment of strength and grace. Instead, it is a haunting figure, marred by a grotesque affliction that evokes both pity and revulsion. Upon its powerful flank, a horrific barnacle wound festers, a vivid reminder of nature's unforgiving reality. The sight is shocking. Barnacles, typically the bane of ships and boats, have found an unlikely host in this magnificent animal. The barnacle infestation, a gruesome spectacle of nature's cruelty, clings to the lion's skin, a grotesque armor of crustacean invaders that disrupts its once majestic form. These barnacles, small yet insidious, attach themselves to the lion's body, burrowing into the flesh with a vice-like grip. Their hard, calcareous shells jut out at odd angles, creating a nightmarish landscape on the lion's side. As the lion moves, the pain is palpable. Each step is a reminder of the toll this infestation takes. These barnacles are not mere parasites. They are opportunistic invaders that thrive on the misfortune of others. Their presence is a stark illustration of survival at its most brutal, where life feeds on life and beauty is marred by the grotesque. As we delve deeper into this dark tale, we uncover the biology behind this infestation. Barnacles, belonging to the class Cirripedia, are filter feeders that usually attach themselves to hard surfaces. In this case, the lion's skin has become an unwitting substrate for their growth. The lion, perhaps weakened by injury or illness, has become an easy target for these relentless creatures. The barnacles, in their quest for survival, create a cycle of suffering that echoes the harsh realities of nature, an unending struggle for dominance, where the strong prey on the weak and the weak suffer in silence. Yet, as we reflect on this tragic scenario, a deeper moral emerges, one that resonates with our own existence. Humans, too, have a penchant for exploiting the vulnerable, often prioritizing their desires over the well-being of others. Just as these barnacles latch onto the lion, we often cling to the world around us, sometimes to the detriment of those we share it with. The infestation serves as a dark reminder of our own impact on nature, a reflection of how our actions can lead to unintended consequences. In a world where the line between predator and prey blurs, we must ask ourselves, are we not all just barnacles on the back of something greater, clinging to life in our own way? And while the lion struggles with its grotesque burden, perhaps we should take a moment to